it's Victoria Ballard, naturopath. I've made a move. The background is slightly different because I've got a room near Mumbai. And I'm still eating carbohydrates and I am putting on a bit of weight. Now, this doesn't happen to everybody. For me, carbs and sugar, they really put weight on for fast. So the only way I can get around it is by fasting and going 3 days without food, maybe once a month, and then maybe doing like a 36-hour fast a week. But you may not have such trouble with carbs. They aren't essential. We can live perfectly well without carbohydrates, but they're filling. But then what I find much more filling is meat, eggs, fish, cheese. I don't drink milk in tea. I always have black coffee or herb teas. But really, you have to find out for yourself if you can get away with some carbohydrates in your diet. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to do the elimination diet, even if you don't suspect allergies. You're basically eliminating anything that's likely to be putting on weight. Because meat, although it's high in nutrition and even high in calories, it doesn't put on weight as long as you're not badly combining it with carbs and high carb vegetables. Most people can get away with what is called ketovore, which is basically mainly animal products, some vegetables, not fruit unless you can get away with a few berries. I mean, you can only tell by going on the scales after a week of a certain manner of eating and see if you've stayed the same. If you've stayed the same, you're on the right track. But if you've put on weight, then you've got to start eliminating. I think it's best to start eliminating anyway. If you have no objection to eating meat, then eat meat, ruminant meat, preferably beef, lamb, venison, goat. Eat that for 2 weeks and see if you have any significant improvement in your health, well-being, your mood, and your weight. So, I mean, 2 weeks is a very short period of time, but if you're not putting on weight, you're obviously well adjusted to meat. So I would stay on the carnivore diet. Ken Berry recommends 90 days to give it a really good trial. And if you're doing well on it and you're not feeling hungry, because you can eat as much as you like on the carnivore diet, you can eat until you're comfortably full. So why not do at least 3 weeks, try 4, see how you go. You may enjoy it. I enjoy it. I think the food is delicious. And then if you really think, you're losing weight well and you can combine a few green vegetables, you can try adding a few vegetables. That makes it ketovore because it's not completely carnivore. But it is ketogenic because you're having very few carbs. I prefer no carbs. I mean, carbs just really put on weight for me. So I'm much more likely to go no carb as soon as I get home to England, which is only 2 months now. I've put on a little bit of weight, not that much, given that for over 3 months I've been eating high carb. So I think that the time I spent on ketovore. I call it ketovore because although I was eating only animal products, I was also using coconut oil, MCT oil. I wasn't eating vegetables except very occasionally when I went out to eat with the family. So I kind of got my metabolism speeded up, and that's allowed 3 months of not putting on weight, but it is beginning to start coming on. And I would just do the elimination diet, do the meat, fish, dairy, not milk, but the cheese and butter should be fine. And all the other meats, you don't have to only stick to ruminant meat. You have to avoid sauces and gravy and that sort of thing. But you should be able to feel a lot better in yourself, and you might see some improvements in your symptoms if you have any health issues. And most of all, you should lose weight on it. And it's such a wonderful way to lose weight, feel full, never have to feel hungry, and enjoy your food as often as you like. You don't have to do intermittent fasting unless the meat that you're eating, maybe you're eating rather too much, and you might have to do a 16-hour fast every so often, maybe 3 times a week. Let's hope that works for you. I'm rooting for you. I would love you to subscribe, like, comment. So I'd like to hear from you. Best of luck from India. Bye-bye.